No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. Welcome to an all-new episode of my 2 cents in a sip podcast. I am your host, of course, YaVonda MsYaYa, guys, and we are here with an all-new episode of my 2 cents in a sip. Before we get into it, as you guys all know, make sure to subscribe and follow my 2 cents in a sip podcast. We are streaming on 10 different platforms: Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Acast, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, iHeart Radio, as well, Anchor, Spotify, Apple. Make sure you guys tune in to my 2 cents in a sip podcast. Follow and subscribe. You can also reach out to YaVonda MsYaYa if you have any random advice or questions about women issues or couple situations via email, info@YaVondaMsYaYa.com. You can also fill out the form on YaVondaMsYaYa.com website. Yes, guys, we have an all-new show today, and today we are discussing all the single ladies of 2022. And no, they did not start off single. Okay, yes, guys, we are getting into these breakups that's been going on. It is just happening not too far in between. Okay, stay tuned here with my 2 cents in a sip podcast. Alright, guys, let's get into these celebrity breakups that's been going down in 2022. Now, I know the year is not over yet, so at this point, let's just talk about who has not made it to the end of the year. Let's start off with Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. Guys, did we know that was going to happen? Not the hashtag chill. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Cynthia Bailey and husband Mike Hill, they were married for 2 years. They got married on 11/11. That was such a big thing on the season for them to get married, and then it was during COVID when everybody was basically still not comfortable with coming out or even being around each other. So they did a lot to get this wedding going. But once the marriage happened, it seemed like as soon as it happened, it was over. She did not appear on the last season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She had moved from Atlanta to California, Los Angeles, to be with husband Mike Hill. They had got their girls together. Cynthia's daughter was living with Mike in LA before she even moved in. But they were trying to get it together. So what happened? Of course, they're not telling us. They said they will remain friends, which I believe is something that everyone say. But they have no kids together, so I don't know if that will be a thing, remain friends. Of course, they'll be cordial, but sorry, Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill is no longer an item. The chill has cooled all the way out. Okay, moving on. No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. Okay, next on the breakup scene, we have Tia Mowry and Corey Hardick. Tia Mowry is from Sister to Sister. Sorry, not Sister to Sister. From Sister, the popular TV show in the 90s. Yes, that's what I grew up on. Her sister, Tia and Tamara. Tia and Corey Hardick were married for 14 years, guys. Honestly, that was basically when the show probably ended, maybe. It was in syndication, having repeats at that point. But since then, they were married, okay? They didn't get married until later on in their years. She did meet him. I believe they were in the same college or right after college. They met each other, and yes, he was in acting as well. He is an actor, and she's an actor, so they shared those common interests. But as of right now, they have chose to go their separate ways. They have 2 beautiful children together, a son and a daughter, who's, I believe, like 7 and 4 or something like that. They're really young. So they will remain cordial and co-parent the correct way, or try to. But sorry guys, Tia and Corey are no longer an item. As of right now, I believe the latest show I seen Corey on is the Homecoming show, the Homecoming series. That is where he is at, and Tia is on Family Reunion. So check those series out. Don't ask me the stations. I believe Family Reunion is Nickelodeon or Disney or Netflix original. Yes, it's a Netflix original for Family Reunion for Tia, and my daughter loves that show when I tell you that. Okay? And Corey is on Homecoming, and I believe Homecoming is Netflix as well. So they're doing good, but they just can't do good together. Moving on. And now for our marketing moment. We are bringing you Pure Hemp Botanicals. Pure Hemp Botanicals have been creating CBD products since 2015. They are a growing customer-based company that eludes your quality of product and customer service. They have so many products, from tea to lotions to soft gels. And with my link, when you click on it, you will enjoy your discount. Some purchases, you can even receive points that adds up and get more discounts. Make sure you check out Pure Hemp Botanicals. And thank you for our marketing moment. Next on the scene we have, and this one kind of hit home, and apparently I heard it hit home for these two as well, but we have Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. Okay, Steve Harvey's daughter, daughter, whatever. Michael B. Jordan, you know him from Black Panther Nemesis, from Creed movies, Hardball, one of his first movies. But I love Michael B. Jordan. He's very underrated actor. Lori Harvey has, what I know about her, other than being Steve Harvey's relative daughter, stepdaughter, whatever, she's dated a few people like Puffy's son, just a few celebrities she's been around with. I have no problem with that. No tea, no wine, no shade. Do you, boo? But it kind of looked like this relationship was getting serious. And I didn't really care for who Lori Harvey was, but I felt like it was time for Michael B. Jordan to settle down. Okay, so I'm on Team Michael on this one. But apparently they dated for 2 years, and now they have called it quit as of this year, 2022, guys. They both were devastated, so it must have been a distance issue or not getting to see each other much because they're working so much. But we did love them together, and I really thought this was going to be, the one for Michael B. Jordan, because it is that time for him to settle down. He has no children and never really brought anyone besides his mom on the red carpet as a date. So, sorry about that, but they are no longer dating. No tea, no wine, no shade. It's okay, Michael B. Jordan. You're still on the list, okay, for the most eligible bachelor, okay? No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. And next we have on the scene, the breakup scene, of course. I wanted to throw this one in here, guys, but it's Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. So this is the rebound guy that Kim chose to date for about 9 months after her and Kanye split or divorced. And some say that she did this relationship or dating him basically to try and one-up Courtney or take all the attention off of Courtney, because Courtney has been dating, oh my gosh, who is Courtney dating? Anyway, Courtney's dating someone big in the industry. I remember he was in a plane accident a while ago, and his friend Travis Barker, I believe. But she's dating him, and she was getting so much notoriety that Kim had to date somebody, and the closest person that she could date at that time was Pete Davidson. So they dated for 9 months. She actually cleaned him up. It was sort of a J-Lo and Ben Affleck situation where, J-Lo was more clean cut, and she wanted a clean cut guy, and Ben Affleck was more from Boston, rough around the edges, t-shirt, jeans type of guy. But she made him wear suits more, gel his hair, slick it back. And that's kind of what Kim did with Pete Davidson. One minute he's the funny, goofy guy, t-shirt, jean, and next thing you know, he's like on the red carpets at the Met Gala with suits and slick hair. Okay, Pete. And now they are no longer dating as of this year. Okay? All right, and next on the scene, guys, we have Ashley Darby from Real Housewives of Potomac and her husband, Michael Darby. They have called it quits, guys, after 8 years of marriage. And they have two small children. So out of their 8 years of marriage, their children are 1 and 2. Ashley Darby and Michael Darby has a 29-year age difference. Michael Darby is the older white husband, and Ashley Darby is the younger black mom or wife, of course. And they have two small children, and they were together for 8 years. But as of this year, and Real Housewives of Potomac is premiering now on Bravo. But they are calling it quits, so no more Ashley and Michael as a couple. They will be co-parenting from now on. And now let's watch flicks and chill. All new Showtime streaming app has a free trial for 30 days. Yes, guys, 30-day free trial with the Showtime streaming app so you can see everything it has to offer. They have popular shows streaming like The Shy, Billions, and City on a Hill, just to name a few. Make sure you click on my link in the dashboard so you can endure your free trial for 30 days with Showtime. Welcome to the holidays! And thank you for watching flicks and chilling. All right, guys, with this next couple, it kind of hit home for real. It is Nia Long and her longtime fiance partner, Ami Udoka, if I'm saying it correctly. They've been together since 2010, guys, 13 years together. They have an 11-year-old son, and this year they called it quits. Now, some situations you do want to know why. Some situations can be mended, but you just don't have time to mend it, so you break them up, or it's just run its course, the relationship. But with this one, Imi Udoka is a basketball coach. He used to be a basketball player. He's a basketball coach, and he had an affair with the travel planner. Now, it got out, of course, to the league or whatever, and of course he lost his job. But the travel planner, that's what the issue is. She was the person in charge of booking Nia Long's flights to all of the home games or road games to see her man, and also in charge of finding Nia Long a house in Boston to live permanently with her man. Okay. So this one, it needed to be over. Okay. No tea, no wine, no shade, Miss Nia. You are better than that, boo. We love you. And again, I'm happy this one is over. Okay. It's time to go. Move on. Raise your son amicably, cordially. It's possible, as cordially as possible. But Nia Long and Amy Udoka are no longer together. Last but not least, guys, our last couple on this breakup list in 2022 is Alex, the Vagina Slayer, and Donna from Black Ink Crew, guys, which is now airing on BET. But they are not together after dating for 3 years, and I believe they got engaged. So they were engaged, and now, as of this season, premiering now, Donna and Alex has called it quits, and it seems like Alex is doing pretty good. We don't know how Donna is doing because she is no longer on Black Ink Crew. But Alex has gotten himself together. I hear he has an OnlyFans. He's taking care of his son, and he tattooing up everybody in the NYC and beyond. So, hopefully we get to find out what Donna's doing. Make sure y'all go follow her on her social media platforms, and I'll get more tea on what Donna's got going on in her life. But as of right now, no more Donna and Alex on Black Ink Crew. No tea, no wine, no shade. That is my list of the breakups, the single ladies of 2022 now. The independent ladies of 2022. The ladies that said they just can't do it. Okay? No more. No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. All right, guys, and thank you for tuning into my 2 cents in a sip podcast, episode 12. And I just want to let you guys know that it has been an amazing year doing this podcast. And we are down to the last few episodes, and I have been receiving so much love. I want to thank every co-host that has joined me and helped me out this year with this first time podcast that I'm doing. I want to let everyone know that you can reach out to me or follow me on my social medias, from Facebook to LinkedIn, from Twitter to Instagram to TikTok. And you can find all that on basically my Facebook profile page. But make sure you link up with me and follow me to keep in touch. You can also send an email to info@YaVonda.MsYaYa.com, and I can put you into my group emails so you can never miss out on any info that I have, okay? No tea, no wine, no shade. Guys, you can check out any of this entertainment news or the reality shows that I mentioned on my streaming app services that I have, okay? Hulu, Paramount Plus, BET Plus, okay? And Netflix. Again, if you need anything, any advice randomly, or you have advice, make sure you leave it on the message board, and that's on the dashboard here on the site. Or you can email me at info@YaVondaMsYaYa.com. Check me out on the website, YaVondaMsYaYa.com. Again, it's been an amazing year, and I'll check you guys out in the next episode. Bye. No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit.